The African Union is a continental union consisting of 55 member states located on the continent of Africa. The O was announced in the Sirte Declaration in Sirte, Libya, on 9 September 1999, calling for the establishment of the African Union. The bloc was founded on 26 May 2001 in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia, and launched on 9 July 2002 in Durban, South Africa. The intention of the O was to replace the Organization of African Unity, established on 25 May 1963 in Addis Ababa by 32 signatory governments. The OAU was disbanded on 9 July 2002. The most important decisions of the O are made by the Assembly of the African Union, a semi-annual meeting of the heads of state and government of its member states. The AU Secretariat, the African Union Commission, is based in Addis Ababa. The largest city in the O is Lagos, Nigeria, while the largest urban agglomeration is Cairo, Egypt. The African Union has over 1.3 billion people and an area of around 29 million square kilometers and includes popular world landmarks, including the Sahara Desert and the Nile River. The primary working languages are Arabic, English, French, and Spanish, with Portuguese and Swahili being developed. Within the African Union, there are official bodies such as the Peace and Security Council and the Pan-African Parliament. The objectives of the O are the following. The African Union is made up of both political and administrative bodies. The highest decision-making organ is the Assembly of the African Union, made up of all the heads of state or government of member states of the O. The Assembly is chaired by Cyril Ramaphosa, President of South Africa. The O also has a representative body, the Pan-African Parliament, which consists of 265 members elected by the national legislatures of the O member states. Its president is Roger Nkodo Dang. Other political institutions of the O include the O Commission. The Secretariat to the Political Structures is chaired by Nkosazana Dlamini Zuma of South Africa. On 15 July 2012, Dlamini Zuma won a tightly contested vote to become the first female head of the African Union Commission, replacing Jean Ping of Gabon. Other O structures are hosted by different member states. The AU's first military intervention in a member state was the May 2003 deployment of a peacekeeping force of soldiers from South Africa, Ethiopia, and Mozambique to Burundi to oversee the implementation of the various agreements. O troops were also deployed in Sudan for peacekeeping during the Darfur conflict, before the mission was handed over to the United Nations on 1 January 2008 UNAMID. The O has also sent a peacekeeping mission to Somalia, consisting of troops from Uganda and Burundi. The O has adopted a number of important new documents establishing norms at continental level, to supplement those already in force when it was created. These include the African Union Convention on Preventing and Combating Corruption and its associated Declaration on Democracy, Political, Economic and Corporate Governance. The historical foundations of the African Union originated in the First Congress of Independence African States, held in Accra, Ghana, from 15 to the 22nd of April 1958. The conference aimed at forming the Africa Day, to mark the liberation movement each year concerning the willingness of the African people to free themselves from foreign dictatorship, as well as subsequent attempts to unite Africa, including the Organization of African Unity, which was established on 25 May 1963, and the African Economic Community in 1981. Critics argued that the OAU in particular did little to protect the rights and liberties of African citizens from their own political leaders, often dubbing it the Dictators Club. The idea of creating the O was revived in the mid-1990s under the leadership of Libyan head of state Muammar al-Gaddafi. The heads of state and government of the OAU issued the Sirte Declaration on 9 September 1999, calling for the establishment of an African Union. The declaration was followed by summits at Lome in 2000, when the Constitutive Act of the African Union was adopted, and at Lusaka in 2001, when the plan for the implementation of the African Union was adopted. During the same period, the initiative for the establishment of the new Partnership for Africa's Development was also established. The African Union was launched in Durban on the 9th of July 2002 by its first chairperson, South African Thabo Mbeki, at the first session of the Assembly of the African Union. The second session of the Assembly was in Maputo in 2003, and the third session in Addis Ababa on the 6th of July 2004. Since 2010, the African Union eyes the establishment of a joint African space agency. Barack Obama was the first ever sitting United States president to speak in front of the African Union in Addis Ababa on the 29th of July 2015. With his speech, he encouraged the world to increase economic ties via investments and trade with the continent, and lauded the progresses made in